Hey there, my dear friends. This is Carrie bringing you another episode of Tarot for the Soul. Here I am still in Cairo, Egypt. We're coming into the full moon in Aquarius this week. Actually, within the next 24 hours, Egyptian time, we are coming into the full moon. Also, the sun has moved into the sign of Leo. We also have Mars in Leo. And the other big thing that I want to talk about this week that I didn't talk about last week is that we also have Chiron retrograde in the sign of Aries, which really inspires spiritual alchemy, where we can transmute old wounds, traumas, into strength. We also have the star Sirius aligning with the sun and the earth from our perspective here on earth, which is known as the Lion's Gate portal. That portal is officially beginning its opening period. It will be especially strong on the 8th of August, but the season of the Lion's Gate portal lasts for the duration of Leo season. This particular full moon, we do have a strong fire signature with some of the planets that we've got happening in fire signs, which makes all of us feel a resurgence of enthusiasm, passion. The Leo energy is especially about self-expression. We're coming out of more of a watery time, more of a time of nurturing our emotions, checking within ourselves, feeling through whatever our guidance might have been for ourselves over the past few weeks and even the past few months. Now, as we're shifting into Leo season, the energy is totally shifting and we're all collectively feeling ready to leap into self-expression. So I would say that it's not really so much a time of really kind of like nose to the grindstone focusing on what your goals are in the world, but it definitely is a time where we all feel ready to leap into full expression of life, getting out and about, having fun adventures, experiences, really nurturing your self-expression and maybe even boosting your sense of self-expression a little bit. Creativity is also very emphasized during the Leo season. I'm going to talk specifically about the messages that are coming for this particular week. And then, of course, as we're moving through Leo season, I'll be continuing to share whatever channeled insights are coming through. And as we're getting closer to the Lion's Gate fullness of energy on the 8th of August, I'm definitely going to do like a guided meditation activation. But for now, let's take a look at the messages that want to come through, the sacred wisdom teachings that want to come through this week through the cards. Again, I'm working with my Universal Rider-Waite deck. And also, I want to mention, I actually just got back from a little nighttime stroll around the pyramids. Where I'm staying here in Egypt is only about 2 miles from the pyramids in Giza, Egypt. And I took a photo of this really amazing carved wall that seems to depict, from my perspective, energies having to do with the Sirius alignment and the Lion's Gate portal. I posted it on my Instagram, so head over to Instagram and check it out. All right, let's go ahead and get into the messages that are coming for this week. I'm going to go ahead and select a few cards now, and I'm working with a tarot spread today that is specifically for the full moon in Aquarius. A key awareness that is coming to me around the energy connected to the full moon in Aquarius is celebrating unity within diversity. Aquarius energy is all about the collective. It's all about co-creating. Yet Aquarius also is very celebratory of individuality and uniqueness. So as we are all really harnessing the energy of the Leo energy that's kicking in gear this week, and we're feeling inspired to really feel into and express our individuality, ask yourself, how can I embody my individuality? How can I strengthen my empowerment within my individuality in ways that can really bring light to the collective, or that can bring or support the collective awakening that's happening right now? So I'm going to go ahead and select a few cards here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the first card that's coming up that we're looking at today is representing what's being illuminated with this full moon. And it's the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is all about spiritual discernment, and it's about dedication of focus in alignment with your intentions. So this is a time where all of us collectively are being asked to sort of stay focused on what we're doing in our lives. This is not the time to be comparing yourselves to other people. It's definitely not a time to compromise yourself for the sake of fitting in. This is a time to really embody and hone, cultivate, and express your own uniqueness and individuality, as I've said. And then the Queen of Swords energy comes in to assist us in keeping our focus in alignment with what our particular vision is, what our particular dream is that we are experiencing, our particular timeline. The next card I'm looking at is talking about what's being released or what's being expressed, what's being discharged energetically. And it's the Ace of Wands. Now the wands, the suit of wands, relates to the element of fire. And as I've said, we do have a strong fire signature in alignment with this full moon that we're coming into. And so this is new growth, sprouting. It's renewed enthusiasm, inspiration in alignment with our creative passions. So all of us collectively are going to feel this on some level or another. This is a really good time for us all to begin taking steps in alignment with what our creative endeavors are in life. They don't necessarily have to be professional goals. It can be just things that we enjoy doing in life, things that we associate with our highest and best life. Maybe there will be components that have to do with profession, but let's remember that life is not all about work, and our sense of meaning and purpose is really not meant to be exclusively identified with our role within our job. Our sense of purpose is really more about the energy that we feel compelled to bring to everything that we do in life. And all the way around, astrologically, if we're looking at the astrology to really inform us as to the energy influences that we have going on this week, again, it's time for us to thrive in alignment with what our unique spirit is, our unique soul personality, our unique self-expression, our unique creative expression. It's a time of expressiveness all the way around, really for the entire Leo season, but it's kicking in gear this week. The next card that I'm looking at is talking about the transformation that's happening collectively, and it's the Hermit card reversed. When the Hermit card shows up right side up, it indicates a time where we need to go within, connect with our inner wisdom. When it shows up reversed, it compels us to shift out of a time of internalized focus, out of a time of self-reflection, and into a time where we're beginning to integrate and utilize the awarenesses that we have gained to guide ourselves or lead ourselves forward, again, in alignment with whatever we feel passionate about, whatever we feel enthused about. This is also a time where you may find yourself in a position where you're sharing wisdom with others, or other people are seeking insight from you. This card reversed in regard to the collective transformation that's happening really speaks to all of us sort of joining forces and supporting one another collectively within this journey of awakening. I use the word journey for lack of a better word, but it's not really a linear journey forward. The journey is like unfolding in the now, the journey of awakening to deeper aspects of ourselves, the journey to awakening to a deeper awareness that we are divinity experiencing humanity. So with the Hermit card reversed, beckoning us all to embody that, to own that, to claim that, and for all of us to commune, to come together, to share with one another, support each other within this now journey of unfolding into the awakening and awareness of us all as divine beings of light that have the power to co-create our reality with the divine intelligence in the universe. The last card that I'm going to look at today is talking about the energy that is the activation, the soul activation that's happening for all of us. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, you're a part of this activation that's happening. And so thank you for being here. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for contributing your energy to light in the world. And so the card that's coming up is the Seven of Wands. This is a really amazing energy to be showing up for us all this week, because this is the energy of honoring our personal integrity, honoring our personal values, honoring our sacred points of view, and not compromising those things, again, for the sake of maybe being more accepted. It came up earlier with the Queen of Swords also, so this is a little bit of a strong theme that's coming up for us collectively. Again, embodying, honoring, cultivating, enriching, empowering, and energizing our unique expression of ourselves is the message from Spirit that really wants to come through. This isn't about blending into the crowd. It's not about getting lost in the crowd. It's not about being invisible. It's not about compromising who you are for the sake of social acceptance. It's not about being rebellious either. It's about really knowing who you are and being able to stand solid and strong in that with confidence, with certainty, with groundedness, with integrity, and an internal sense of holistic harmony and well-being in alignment with that. Knowing who you are, being happy with who you know you are, celebrating who you are, and sharing that with the world in all facets, in all roles that you play, in all situations that you find yourself in. Let yourself unleash yourself from any constriction or holding back that you've been finding yourself doing. Obviously, on a global level, this is aligned with everything that we've all been experiencing in the world over the past year and a half or so, right? We've all been subdued. We've all been like kind of corralled. It's time to break out of that, right? The one thing that I'm really loving is, as I'm here in Egypt, I'm still keeping up with my social media, and I'm seeing so many of my friends getting out there and having fun experiences in the world, traveling to different places, being outdoors, nurturing their health and well-being. And I really encourage us all to do this in ways that feel comfortable and inspired. Get out into the world and begin to live again. I don't even want to say begin to return back to normal life, because things aren't as they were. It's about reinventing what you choose for your life to be about in the now. And this next 30 days of Leo season is an amazingly supportive time to do that. So let me know in the comments how it's going for you. Let me know if you have questions, and I'm going to chime out for now, but I will see you right around the corner in the next video. Much love, blessings, and namaste, guys. See you in the next video.